The manga gods were good to me. We have another haul. Look at this. This is a lot of manga. Let's get this video started already. What's going on, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. My name is BoogieSnacks. You could go ahead and call me Boogie, and welcome to yet another manga haul here on the channel. For those of you that don't know, I live in Southern California here in Los Angeles, and the weather has been increasingly warm, and I've been going outside to read a lot more. That I feel like it's been reigniting my love for reading manga. I mean, not that that love went anywhere, but it's just really refreshing after a cold season or a relatively, streak of cold weather to just be outside at the park where it's warm, maybe with an iced coffee, and just be reading manga. I feel like that's my element. But before we go ahead and jump on into today's video, I want to ask you guys at home, what have you been reading or what have you been hauling or want to haul? It's honestly one of my favorite parts about making these types of videos is not only getting to update you guys with my journey, but also getting to see your updates every month. But with that being said, we have a bunch of manga to get into, so let's go ahead and kick this video off. I will see you in just a second. So I have the first volume, and I'm gonna throw you guys for a bit of a curveball. I was sitting here, I took a break from filming, and I was sitting here staring at this pile of manga, and I was thinking, which series do I want to kick this video off with? One that you've never seen on my channel before, but I think a lot of us have seen this series. I did manage to pick up a completely out of order volume, my first volume in fact, of a series that's gonna be very difficult to collect, but that I do like, is Initial D. Right? Isn't that such like out of left field for a series here on my channel? I guarantee none of us were thinking Initial D when I was like, oh hey, I have a series to show you guys. And finding this volume was so fun, and as a collector, it's moments like these that just make this hobby so much more fun, where I was just out and about. I didn't even have my camera. I wasn't thinking about a YouTube video. I was just out and about, and I went with a friend, and we just happened to stop by a bookstore that has a very small selection of manga. It's a local mom and pop shop. It's not like a Barnes & Noble or anything, and they just happen to have a random volume of Initial D. This one happens to be volume 24. But yeah, this is Initial D. We spent way too much time on this one, but it's a really great story that I had to share with you guys. So let me know if you have any memories watching Initial D, the anime, or maybe you read the manga. Maybe you've never heard of it, and this is now a little sign that you should check out this classic anime and manga. So next is going to be a bunch of volumes of a series that if you saw my most recent vlog, card up above in the upper right hand corner, you can check that video out whenever you have the time, but I've been meaning to just share how much of this I actually picked up, and it's a series I think a lot of us didn't know that I was into. Okay, I'm so happy about this. I've collected a bunch of volumes of Gintama. Okay, I'm actually so happy about this. So just right off the bat, I just started collecting Gintama. Let's go over all of the volumes. I've been meaning to show you all week. It's taking so much self-discipline to not just spoil the beans and show you how much I've been collecting Gintama, but today's the day, so let's dive into this. So far, I have volumes 3, 5, 10, 13, 14, 15, 17, 18, and 19. And hold on, and I also have, this is in one other bag, and I also found a volume 23 over on Amazon. Still cherry on top that I really do recognize as a collector and that I'm very much appreciative towards is that all of them are in immaculate condition. I mean, there's not a ding on this one. They're all pretty much like brand new right off the bat, no dings, no dents, even from shipping or just finding it in the bookstore. Let me know if you've ever heard of Gintama. If you're looking for a new comedy sort of / adventure action that is just really, really funny, has an incredible cast of characters that are well written, and also I found myself becoming really attached to the main cast of characters a few episodes into the anime, and I knew that I wanted to collect the manga. Okay, on top of everything, this is such a good manga haul for me, you guys. I don't even know how to explain like how much fun this entire process has been, but on top of everything, and we're not even done, there's still more single volumes for me to show you guys, but on top of everything, I think it's time to dive into the Right Stuff box. Enough of that. I had forgotten what we purchased on stream, and for those of you that don't know, I stream over on Twitch. Of course, links to all of that down below if you want to stop by for a manga buying stream or any of the fun stuff that we're doing over there. But I've forgotten what I purchased, and to be frank, that's a really good haul in and of itself. If I had just gotten this Right Stuff box for this haul, I would have been already content. So let's dive into it. The first series that I have here in the box is, of course, Volume 5, which I believe is the latest volume release for Zom 100. Now, I do want to mention, I don't know if the camera will pick it up, but I have volumes 1 to 4 right here, and this light blue, sky blue, is this periwinkle? You guys know what I mean, but the fact that all of these spines and the covers, they just really pop and look so good on your shelf. Story aside, the story's great, and we're gonna get into that, but just the aesthetic of having these volumes on your shelf, I think it's really nice. Zom 100, if you're looking for a new zombie mystery action series, I highly recommend it. The basic premise is that we have our main character, which you can see right here, who essentially is an office worker that slowly started to lose his way in life because he ended up getting his dream job at the office, but quickly realized that the dream job wasn't necessarily his dream, and I think we can all relate to that to some extent. As time progresses within the first volume, we realize that a zombie apocalypse is happening and that he doesn't have to go to work anymore, and if that's not relatable, I don't know what is. So now we have a zombie apocalypse, our main character doesn't have to go to work, and now takes it upon himself to sort of do all the things he wanted to do while he was stuck at work and just couldn't, even though it's a zombie apocalypse. His mentality is sort of like, hey, if I'm gonna become a zombie and I'm gonna die, I might as well just do all the things, or try to do all the things that I've always wanted to do. So without any spoilers, that's where the name sort of comes from, Zom 100 Bucket List of the Dead, because we are following the main character and the small cast of his friends progressing, trying to find a way to survive throughout a zombie apocalypse, but also trying to enjoy themselves and live a fulfilling life, sort of checking off things that they've always wanted to do on a bucket list. Now, moving right along, we've also collected Volume 2. We're continuing our adventure here with Naoki Urasawa's new work. I have Volume 2 of Asadora. Now, I admit I do want to wait to give a proper synopsis and thoughts and feelings on this story. Number one, I can't even say anything because I haven't read it. I want to wait till I get 3 volumes to actually do a proper binge read, but I do know that a lot of you guys have been telling me to check out Asadora. Now, if you're like me, I'm a sucker for a very cozy slice of life. Now, I've recommended this series a few times in my videos because I've read this digitally, but I've always wanted to own this physically, so I thought no better time than the present. I'm going to start to collect Laid Back Camp, so I have Volume 1. This story follows a friend group of young women that enjoy camping, and it's a lot more than that. Not only does it tell you about Japan's mountain scenes and gives you a lot of facts about like hiking, camping, so on and so forth, it's really comforting with how food is depicted. The art is done really, really well in this. At least I liked it, and I thought it was just very charming. It's the overall vibe you get with the connections that these young women are making while they go camping, and the people that they meet, and the journey that they're going on chapter by chapter. You can't help but just vibe with this series. Continuing on this comfort train, it's so funny how Volume 4 of Days on Fez happened to come out, and I finally picked it up. Now, Days on Fez, much like Laid Back Camp, does focus on the camping scene a little bit in Japan, but it more or less focuses on the Japanese music scene and music festival scene. I really like how music is depicted, how food is depicted, and how the cast of characters are very well written and how they interact with each other within this series. I think that the author absolutely nails it, and to be honest, as a musician myself, I love seeing a slice of life about music festivals and big concerts. I love that. I really do. We finally got the next volume in a series I love. In fact, I'm probably the biggest advocate for this series online. I think a lot of us that have been watching my videos know where this is going, but I also got the next volume, volume 14 of Hinamatsuri. Now, I've been a huge advocate of this series for pretty much the entirety of my channel since I discovered it. I've probably given a synopsis for Hinamatsuri at least 10 times on my YouTube channel, so I'm not gonna give it again, but if you're looking for a slice of life, adventure, comedy series that has to do with a very unique cast of characters that I absolutely adore, please look no further than Hinamatsuri. This is one of those series that I constantly get DMs for at least once, maybe twice, sometimes a lot more, depending on the month, where you guys are DMing me that, hey, I actually took your advice and I checked out Hinamatsuri and I have to buy the rest. Whenever I get those DMs, whether it be on Instagram, Twitter, wherever, it just fills my heart with joy to see that you guys are listening and checking out this series, because like I said before, I wish this was in more collections. Okay, quickly moving on, we have here volume 9 of Sweetness and Lightning. Now, I haven't talked about this series in it's been a while since I've talked about this series on my channel. This series follows a single dad and his daughter and how they bond over making food. I highly recommend it, especially if you're getting a little older, like myself. Maybe you're in your late 20s, maybe in your 30s. I think that a lot of us can relate to this series, especially if you know any single parents out there or anything like that. Very, very well written, especially as it progresses and we start getting to like volume 4, 5, and so on. Got volume 4 of Hell's Paradise. I am so excited. I'm finally gonna start reading this. I have volumes 1 to 4. I'm gonna start reading this like ASAP. And let me know if you're hype for the anime that's gonna come out. I think Hell's Paradise is about to blow up. Let me know your thoughts and opinions on that down below, but I think Hell's Paradise is about to blow up. And I know a lot of us are like, what are you talking about? Hell's Paradise is already blown up. It's already a huge series. I know, but like, even more. So yeah, that's Hell's Paradise Volume 4. We got a seinen with heavy action, incredibly well-written characters, and incredibly well-drawn characters with incredible fashion sense. By the way, I do note that. Yeah, look no further than Hell's Paradise. Let me know your thoughts and opinions on it down below, and let's quickly move on. Okay, this is one of my favorite parts. I know we've hauled some amazing things already in this video, but this might be one of my favorite things in this haul. Now, if you've seen my most recent vlog, I highly recommend you check it out. I had a lot of fun making that one. Card up above in the upper right-hand corner, and I'll also leave it in the description box, a link to that video. But I picked up 4 volumes of one of my favorite series. Happy to announce that I actually picked up 4 volumes. Let me know if you even know this series, but of Yakitate Japan. If you don't know what Yakitate Japan is, I always like to describe it as the 90s version of Food Wars before Food Wars. Instead of a professional chef, this story follows a professional baker. Now, these volumes are definitely old. You can tell by the heavy yellowing on the top, bottom, pretty much all around on these volumes, but it is an older series, I will admit that. I mean, just look at the Viz logo up on the top of these spines here. I mean, you can definitely tell it's been a minute since this series has been like in the spotlight. Now, I don't want to spend too much time on Yakitate Japan. I am fully aware that this series is not going to be for everyone, but as a collector, it is something that I knew I wanted to own and display on my shelves one day, and this is a pretty proud moment of myself. In fact, this is a pretty proud manga haul. I'm collecting some things that have been on my checklist to collect. And this is definitely a haul where I'm making some serious progress, and I'm really, really happy about that. Where is it? Okay, it's here. Okay, look, this is one of my favorite parts about the haul. So if you've been watching any of my content for a while, you know that I've been on a mission to collect all of Dorohedoro. It's that dystopian mystery action sci-fi genre that I'm slowly starting to fall in love with. So in today's haul, I have a few volumes here. So I picked up volumes 2, 15, 16, 20, and hold on, here's the thing, it just came in stock on Amazon. Listen, I had so many people DM me about this. So many people DM me, whether it be on Discord, Instagram, Twitter, my email. People were emailing me about this. I love you guys so much. When something that I'm looking for comes available, it's just, I love how this community comes together, and you guys definitely make it aware to me that something is in stock. And because of that, I was able to get my hands on, hold on, it's down here. I was able to get my hands on the final volume. I believe it's the final volume, volume 23. And this is a really thick volume. Oh my goodness. Look how thick this is compared. Hold on, are you kidding me? Look how big the final volume is for Dorohedoro. I freaking love that. Are you kidding me? I know a lot of us are fans of Dorohedoro, whether it be the anime or the manga. I know a lot of us have read it. We're not gonna go over a description or anything like that because I've done that for every one of my last, I think, 4 or 5 manga hauls. So if you're looking for a flat out description, go watch those previous ones. But I am very happy to slowly be closing in on completion status for Dorohedoro. This is some of the most wholesome content that I ever do on this channel, and for those of you that don't know, I do have a P.O. box. It will be on screen down below here, but it's always in the description box or in the Discord. And also remember, if you do send me something, please go ahead and include a note. I love reading what you guys have to say, and it also helps me be able to thank you properly. Looks like we have our first package of manga, and this is heavy. I bet you there's a bunch of manga inside. This is sent by Chris in Ohio. Oh, there is so much manga. There is so much manga in here. Yo, dude, this is literally a box of manga. Guys, hold on. You got it. Hold on. Oh my God, it's, okay. How am I gonna do this? Okay, let's make sure we can't see any addresses. Where's the address? Let me hide everything. Okay. This is literally, okay, the box is like falling apart. Okay, this is literally okay, hold on. This is literally a box of manga. I don't know if you guys can see that, but it's like manga all the way until the bottom. Oh my God. Before we go any further though, let's look for a note. It's a note. This is a note. Okay. Thank you for sending a note, Chris. This is why I like getting notes from you guys. This is so wholesome. This is adorable. This is adorable, Chris. Let me read some of what he has to say here. Dear Boogie, this is a thank you for all of the great content. Though I have been collecting since 2006, I started in 2004 with the August issue of Shonen Jump. I want your opinion. Should Shonen Jump come back to print? Zabuza, I recognize you from stream and Discord. Dude, you sent me a box of manga. But let's see what Chris sent over, and gosh darn, I mean, this is really a box filled with manga, man. I mean, this box was falling apart. I mean, it was in a sad state when it was in my P.O. box. But thankfully, all of the manga looks to be completely fine, okay? So some of these series I don't even know. Let's just dive into it, okay? No, you did not. Chris, you did not. Are you kidding me right now? Dude, Chris just sent me 5 volumes of Hunter x Hunter. He sent me volumes 3, 8, 10, 22, and 36. Dude, did you just send me 5 volumes of Hunter x Hunter? I wonder if this is like a subtle push to be like, go Boogie, you gotta get on collecting Hunter x Hunter. Wow, thank you from the bottom of my heart. That's absolutely amazing. Next is a series I've never heard of. It's Shonen Jump. Some of these covers, Chris, some of these covers are a little spicy. Chris, some of these covers are a little spicy. But this is Shonen Jump, and it looks like it's called Juni. Hopefully I'm saying that right. Forgive me if I'm not. Juni Tyson. Zodiac War. So it's 4 volumes, and I think this is complete in 4 volumes because it says the final volume on the back of this. I don't know if you guys can see that, if the camera will pick it up, but dude, did you just send me a completed manga series after sending me 5 volumes of Hunter x Hunter? Chris, did you just send me... My guy sent me 5 volumes of Raw Hero. I can't even show you the covers. He sent me 5 volumes. It looks like the final series that he sent is volumes 1, 2, 3, and 5, so no volume 4, of a series I don't know the name of. I think I may have seen this name floating around on Twitter or something. It's not completely foreign to me, so I'm not even gonna try to say it. I feel like I'll butcher it. If anyone knows what this series is, let me know. Some interesting reading, Chris, that you're sending me. Without this tipping over, I have to be so gentle right now. Are you kidding me? Okay, it's not even gonna fit on screen. That's how many volumes there are. Guys, this is like gonna fall over. Holy crap. Look how much, okay. Wow, okay, this is gonna fall. Okay, look how much manga this is. This is today's haul. This is today's haul. Okay, with that being said, I think we're gonna go ahead and wrap things up here. Thank you so much for watching today's video, everyone. If you'd like to go ahead and support the channel, go ahead and mash that like button down below. It lets me know that you're watching at home and I can continue to make more content just like this. And of course, as always, nothing has changed. If you'd like to stick around for more videos, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. We would love to have you in the community. All right, everyone, I have a lot of reading to get through, so I will see you in the next video. Have a good night. I really enjoyed this manga haul, and I hope you did as well. And thank you to everyone that is sending things to the P.O. box. It means the world to me, okay? I will see you in the next one. Have a good night.